Amisom troops in Somalia had a lucky escape just hours after capturing the key town from the Alshabaab Militia after they were ambushed by members of the terror outfit. The soldiers who are celebrating the capture of the town of qoryooley were forced to use firepower to repulse the militia. Here is Ian Wafula with the rest of that report.
It was supposed to be a day of celebrating the victory of capturing a key town in the latest military assault on Al-Shabaab inside Somalia. But just a few kilometers into the patrol, the troops ran into an ambush laid by the militants on the outskirts of qoryooley town. A radio-controlled improvised explosive device went off just as the convoy arrived. The soldiers came under fire, which they responded to, engaging the rebels in a brief firefight before repelling them off.
This spot is the second bridge from Beladamin. This is the bridge between qoryooley and Beladamin, where our main detachment is. Now, these guys, after having been beaten in qoryooley yesterday, they resorted to the IED. And I think the IED is going to be one of their weapons of preference for the moment. What has happened here is that they planted an IED right on this bridge and put a remote-controlled battery that detonates the IED. And the next person who was next to detonate this IED was just in that bush next there. All he needed to do is to wait for a vehicle to reach here. Then he presses the remote-controlled exploder, and the bomb went off, and we lost one Caspir, but we are towing it back.
The explosion damaged one of the troops' armored personnel carrier, but did not cause any deaths or injuries. A number of towns have been captured from the militia, with the most recent being qoryooley, located 120 kilometers southwest of Mogadishu. The town has been under the brutal rule of the militia for 5 years, and Amisom commanders say the capture of the town is a major victory as they head to capture Barawe, one of the remaining sources of revenue for the group.
Amisom definitely is going to look at covering and capturing all these other areas remaining up to Barawe. We are going to take all these areas sequentially until we take them all. It's just a simple message to Al-Shabaab. You either give him or we are coming for you.
The reason behind the militia is trying by all means to stop the Amisom from proceeding beyond qoryooley.